Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Got some news for you. This will be the last Bible trivia video like this one that I'm going to put out. I'm down to my last questions that I have. This will be the last one that has these bonus questions. But since you guys seem to like these Bible trivia questions so much, I'll try to continue on for a little bit longer, but I'm going to change the style of them. I don't have time to create my own and all these different things. So I'm going to be pulling questions off of the internet on Bible questions. So some of them, they may be kind of easy. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But I will change the logo to a different color or the start screen so that you can know that this is the new style. And so basically it'll be 10 Bible trivia questions and no bonuses. So that's all it's going to be from after this one. This will be the last one of this particular kind. And so now, with that being said, let's go ahead and begin like we normally do. First of all, I got to tell you one of these goofy, laffy taffy jokes. What is smarter than a talking bird? A spelling bee. Oh, man. I'll skip across a lot of these Laffy Taffy jokes. They're so horrible. And then some of them are just me. Okay, like that one. All right, let's begin. Here we go. Number one. What festival was being celebrated in Jerusalem when the Holy Spirit came to the disciples? Was it the Passover, Pentecost, or Day of Atonement? Acts 2, verses 1 through 4, of course, tells us that it was the Pentecost. Number two. When the Holy Spirit filled the disciples, what were they immediately able to do? Prophesy, walk on water, or speak in foreign tongues? Acts 2, verse number 4, of course, tells us they were able to speak in foreign tongues. Number three, at Pentecost, when they heard their native tongue being spoken, what did some people accuse the disciples of being? Was it being drunk, being insane, or being charlatans? The answer is in Acts 2, verse 13, and they're accusing them of being drunk. Number four, in which city were disciples first called Christians? Was it Jerusalem, Caesarea, or Antioch? Acts 11, verse 26 tells us the answer is Antioch. Number five, who preached to the people gathered in Jerusalem on the day of Pentecost? Was it Paul, Peter, or Stephen? Acts 2, verses 14 through 36, of course, tells us that it was Peter. Here's your bonus question. About how many people repented and were baptized that day? About how many people repented and were baptized that day? Acts 2, verse 41 tells us that it was about 3,000. All right, here's our next set of questions. Who was falsely accused by the Sanhedrin and stoned for blasphemy? Was it Levi, Stephen, or Philip? Acts 6, verses 11 through 13 tells us that it was Stephen. Number two, who was the leader in the persecution of the Christians? Was it Saul, Agrippa, or Felix? Acts 8, verses 1 through 3, of course, tells us that it was Saul. Number three, who tried to buy the power of giving the Holy Spirit by the laying on of hands from the disciples? Was it Cornelius, Ananias, or Simon the magician? Acts 8, verses 18 through 19 tells us that it was Simon the magician. Number four, when Philip encountered the Ethiopian eunuch on the road to Gaza, what was the eunuch's reading? Or what was the eunuch reading? Was he reading Isaiah, Genesis, or Leviticus? Acts 8, verse 26 through 30 tells us, of course, he was reading Isaiah. Number five, after Philip baptized the Ethiopian eunuch, where did Philip go? Was it Jerusalem? Was it Azotus? Or was it Crispus? Acts 8 and verse 40, of course, tells us that it was Azotus. Here's your bonus question. How did he get there? How did he get there? Do you remember? This is your final bonus question. Last one. Acts 8 and verse 39 tells us the Spirit of the Lord transported him. Well, I hope you've enjoyed these particular type of Bible trivia questions. Again, I'm not ending it yet. Just going to be a little bit different. Just going to be, again, like I said, the 10 questions, no bonus questions. But I hope you've enjoyed it. There's like, I don't remember what number this is. I should have looked it up before. I know it's in the 160 something range. That's a lot of videos for Bible trivia, especially since I didn't start this whole thing out to even do Bible trivia. I was just doing it to try to help alleviate some boredom and things like that, or help lift people up whenever a lot of things were shutting down during COVID. Anyway, I'll see you next time with the new type of Bible trivia.